Welcome to the demo of Hemingway Solutions, Agile, paperless solution for processing energy assistance applications. Our Agile paperless solution is built upon the Laserfish Enterprise Content Management System. And it is designed to allow you to process energy assistance applications how you wish. You do not change your process to use our software, we tweak our software to use your process. For the demo today, we will be showing a simple 4-step approval process that starts with a paper application form. We have the capability to eliminate the paper applications, but for some CAP agencies, it is not allowed by the state. If you would like to see a demo for the paperless application form, we will have another demo that you can view. When an application is received by our example Energy Assistance Department, it is scanned on a digital copier or desktop scanner. The scanned documents are automatically imported to Laserfish and sent to the data entry folder. The staff member responsible for data entry or intake is notified by email. The data entry person opens the data entry folder in Laserfish and sees 2 documents. She clicks on the first one and it opens. She assigns the EAP documents template to the documents, looks up the client name in the agency's database, and enters the client's household number. And she specifies that this document is the application form. Her duties with that document are completed, so she goes back to the data entry folder. You will notice the application document is no longer in the folder. Laserfish workflow has already routed it to the next stage in the approval process. She clicks on the other document and applies the EAP template, enters the household number, and enters identification as the type of this document. When she is done, she goes back to the data entry folder. You will notice the identification document is no longer in the folder. Laserfish workflow has already routed it to the next stage in the approval process. Let's look at the next stage of the approval process. In this example, we are calling it Verify. In our example today, we have several staff members that work on the Verify stage, so we have set up Laserfish to use a task notification to let them know an application is ready for someone to work on. Let's look at a verifier as she looks at her tasks window and notices that all of her assigned tasks are completed. But she sees that there is a new unassigned task. So she will click on it and assign it to herself. You can see that Laserfish has recognized that the application and the identification form belong together and are presented as one task for her to work on. And we have several questions that remind the verifier of the criteria that she must look at during this phase of the approval process. The verifier can open both the application and the identification documents. You can see that we have automatically changed the template on the document and have looked up pertinent information in the agency's database and populated the appropriate fields. Now, she will start working on her checklist, trying to determine if this application is completed sufficiently for this phase of the approval process. She notices that this applicant is a renter and has not sent in proof of income, an energy bill, or lease agreement. So, she will add a note and make the application incomplete. We can automate the sending of notices to the client via email or a letter. Once that is complete, the document goes into a holding area waiting for the remainder of the documents to be sent in. We also can monitor the time that we have been waiting for the documents to be returned. And, as is required in some states, we can automatically deny the application if the remaining documents are not sent in the allocated time. When the additional documents are sent in, they are processed by the data entry staff member. And when she has completed them, they will automatically show up as a task for the verifiers to work on. If notifications are enabled, they will also get an email notification. When the verifier approves the application, it is sent as a task to the reviewers. The reviewer will work on the application in a similar manner to the verifier, but will have a different checklist of tasks to perform to verify that the application is good to approve. And when the reviewer has approved, the application will automatically move to the next step of the approval process, and when that is complete, the application will be automatically filed in the approved folder. This concludes my overview of our agile, paperless solution for energy assistance, application approval process. Remember, this is not a canned solution, we tailor it to your exact approval process. If you would like to learn more, please reach out to Larry.